Alright. I'm not sure how much of this is left. But it seems like it was heading towards a finale, but then again, this game's very long, so I don't know. Nothing sus happening here. Yeah. For context, Yada sent me a recommendation of a game, and it is quite literally a game about sperm. And it's called Become, but I think we all know everyone's going to be calling it Become. And on that note... I did a little bit of off-stream grinding, and that's just to get everyone's jobs into their final state. So there weren't signature classes so much, it was more the same classes, so this is what I spec to. Hero Pirate, Druid Sage, Shepherd Druid, Paladin Champion, and Heroine Priestess. I think, is what I'm gonna go with. Grinding? Not that kind of grinding. Okay. But I mean, I was just trying to get spell coverage, so... we have 2 Omni heals, and we have 2 team heals at any given point. So these 2 will have the team heals, these 2 will have the bigger heals. Both of these have spells, and then physical damage is kind of spread across the 3. One thing I also tried to look into, which I should have done earlier, but this game has weird stuttering issues, and it seems like the VSync option doesn't work as well. And it has, oh, we're going out the altar. It has sort of stopped, but it's still a little stuttery from time to time. And it's got nothing to do with my hardware, it's just apparently that's happening to a lot of people. Anyway, we'll see. I should just be able to just progress story and not fight many things unless I have to. Oh. Yeah, but that's still not... Look what's going on at the altar of the Almighty. There's a few problems, I guess. There's still some outstanding tablets. Alright, let's go for a flight. There's also the mermaid. It looks really cute and chibi. Yeah, one thing I've learned about this art style is apparently they actually made real clay models to base the character designs off. So that's why it looks very, very clay-like. Yeah, the more you know. Oh wait, I had it bound already. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's still kind of stuttering. Altar of the Almighty. I still think the bird was better. Instead of this giant flying rock. This game is available on everything. I'm playing this on PC. But I've heard it runs well on the Switch too. I haven't tested it on the Steam Deck. here. Just making sure. I mean, I have been buying stuff on Steam where possible just to expand my library. Because Steam Deck is where it's at. And soon to be Steam machines. I'm jealous about that Elden Ring concert you're going to, Tizzy. That sounds really cool. Yeah, this game is a good one. It has a couple of pacing issues here and there. But I do like the characters in it and their stories. It's not so much like knight in shining armor and someone who's obviously a mage or whatever. Like, it's a pretty ragtag group. And there's a lot of things that are very Akira Toriyama in it. I mean, I just started getting into the series, and for me to play 4 of these games pretty much as they're coming out, it kind of speaks volumes about it. I haven't done that since Yakuza, so you know. I think that, that is my glowing recommendation. How their cutscene battles, like old Final Fantasy, is all retime. It's all turn-based. There's no, like, QTEs or anything like that. It's just a classic turn-based RPG. As JRPG as you get. Oh, no, he's not reading, never mind. There's not much voice acting in this, that's probably another complaint. It is good to see you, young friends. Greetings, dear Aisha. I thank you for coming. I cannot express how much it means to me that there are still people willing to help roamers in their time of need. After all, it was our insistence on going ahead with the restoration that enabled the Demon King's resurrection. What's done is done, Rumbaro. No one benefits from dwelling on the past. Let us think instead of what we can do in the here and now. I appreciate the kind words, Aisha. I am sorry to have foisted such a burden upon you. Now allow me to get to the heart of the matter. Something strange has been occurring within the altar of the Almighty. After performing the restoration, we returned to the altar to seal it off, which is when we heard the voice. I really have no idea what might be lurking in there, but I have forbidden the clan from entering until we know more. You, however, are hardened adventurers. I am confident that you will be able to deal with whatever you come across inside. I fear that the altar is a sacred place no longer. Please take the utmost caution. Okay. Yeah, right, we have to... Yeah, I mean, if you've never played Dragon Quest, I would definitely recommend
It was almost too easy.
Starting from, like, the 1, 2, and 3 trilogy.
From our last visit.
The fuck?
Why am I not surprised? There's definitely something down there. You just had to get involved in this nonsense, didn't you? If we end up tangling with some horrible monster, I'm holding you accountable.
You think that sounded like a monster? It wasn't scary at all.
Maribel's a scaredy cat. Want to come over here and say that, you little...
Enough. You can argue to your heart's content when our work here is done. For now, let us be on our way.
You went to a concert last week and no one else was there for a while. Smallest concert you've been to. It was 3 of you until the opener came on. Who was it for?
Okay, so...
Yep, we've definitely got company. The hell? Then 30 total. Verily, it soundeth more wrath each time we hear it. We'd best be on our guard. I mean, sometimes less is more. If the crowd is good, the crowd is good. You could have a crowd of 1,000 people that aren't vibing and not moving much. Is this a mistake? This is one of these things that is very Akira Toriyama.
Is it time for lunch already?
I told you, there's nothing to be scared of. Hey, old fella, what you...
Wrong series? It's not even a series, it's just the author. One of the most influential artists.
Speak, venerable sir. Are you in the employ of the Demon King?
What? We're having wings. Well, they're not my favorite, but I am famished.
Give me strength. Right. I'd say our work here is done.
3 a.m. What are you doing up so late, Yada? I thought you were done with this life. Back to the realm of the normals.
Chosen ones. In my prolonged slumber, I have forgotten much of what I knew. But one memory remains. I am the craftsman. The one who crafted the stone tablet.
Probably because he had a nap. Yeah, that'll do it.
You made those?
Yes. I was ordered to do so by my master, just before I entered into my sleep. I was to give the ultimate tablet to the chosen ones, those brave enough to break the seal upon the Shrine of Mysteries.
You should sleep and be normal for once, but you've been doing that. I think the ship for normal sails after 1 a.m.
What manner of mischief is this?
I must admit that I myself have forgotten what to do with this, but perhaps you have an inkling? Go ahead. Proceed as you see fit. Memories are beautiful because they can never change. Wouldn't you agree, son of Pollock?
Yeah, right. Dad's still lost at sea.
Very tired. I must return to my slumber. Perhaps never again to wake.
Curious fragment. Okay. I'm sorry, but I cannot go with you on this journey. We do not know what might happen when you place a tablet on the pedestal. I cannot return to the past while the Romans remain unprotected.
Forgive me.
What? No. This altar was the location of the Demon King's revival. To not be wise to leave Aisha without help should aught occur. So just the three of us? I mean, it's hibernation. There's a... Uh-oh. That can't be good. I mean, in Dragon Ball, there were so many characters that were asleep for eons. This is very Toriyama. Alright, skill check. We're fine. I still... The sound they make is definitely the sound of a kitten. It's just... It's so horrible. Rocker Castle. Oh, this place. It looks like we're in the past again. But this is before the castle. I guess this is in their prime. Okay. Oh, he can wear that? That's interesting. Alright. Try to sleep. Have fun questing. Oh, well. Have a good night, Otto. Thanks for the recommendation. Recommending sperm game.
Stop right there. Explain yourselves. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? We were just passing through.
Oh, just passing through, were you? You're telling me a bunch of kids managed to fight their way here through these monster-ridden lands?
Yep.
Now, they're only children. There's no need for the third degree.
Martial law?
Martial law.
My
Okay.
apologies. With all that has happened recently, our soldiers are all spoiling for a fight. Please excuse them.
That's not a red flag.
Now that you mention it, there's definitely an atmosphere around here.
Quite. Now, this isn't something I would normally divulge to children like you.
Do I trust him?
An explanation. The castle was raided a few days ago by a vicious gang of bandits. We suffered tremendous casualties. Soldiers, innocent civilians, even our poor young king. All slain by the hand of the vicious fiend known as the Blood-Red Brigand. We managed to capture him upon the night of his rampage. He's been taken into the wilderness up north for elemental exposure. His deeds will never be forgiven. He will pay the ultimate price for his crimes. Allow me a question, if you would. If he were to come at you, sword in hand, would you defend yourself? That's the spirit. I like your gumption, lad. I should say, elemental exposure is a public spectacle, and you're very welcome to attend. Though you will have to make the journey to the northern wilds to do so. Remember, though, the brigand is a demon in human flesh. He will show no mercy even to children. Take the utmost caution around him. Oh, and I should mention, these green flames are kept here to ward away monsters. The instant one goes out, the monsters descend. Please keep your distance.
And we just casually strolled up here.
Only rule we ask outsiders to keep. And now I've said my piece, I hope you enjoy your time in the castle. Goodbye.
I mean, I guess fair enough that they got upset at me. Should I be concerned that there are a bunch of people just lying down in the throne room? I was expecting something more sinister from a guy called Martial Law. You can put an end to your misery right now, Brigand. All you have to do is spit it out. We have a saying in our country, you know. They make you cry, you make them bleed. They pull a knife, you draw a sword. And if you're having trouble with the meaning, allow me to explain. You might have heard us, but you mean to pay back 100 times over. Now cough it up. What are you planning, Brigand? What did you want with all them soldiers and our king? Too thick to understand the question, are ya? Alright, let's try another one. Where are your accomplices? Water. Isn't he from Tekken? I don't know, I don't play Tekken. Alright, lads. That's enough. The Marshal won't be happy if we push him till he can't talk. Excuse me, sir, but the torches won't last much longer, so we head back to the castle and pick up some fresh ones. Rest up, mate. You're gonna need your strength when we get back. Order, please. I don't think he'll be able to drink much water when he's got that hood on. Oh my god, it's Kiefer. Old man Kiefer now.
My life was flashing before my eyes there. Long time no see, my dear old friend. You too, Maribel? As for...
Wait a minute. It is Kiefer! Wow! I'm so happy to see you again!
Me too, Ruff, me too. It's funny. I had an inkling something miraculous like this might happen.
Before we all get carried away here, aren't we forgetting something important? If you're the Blood Red Brigand, doesn't that mean you're the one who attacked Rucker Castle? I know you were sheltered and selfish and a spoilt little prince, but still, the Kiefer we knew never would have hurt anyone. What's going on?
I can't deny it. I was the one who attacked the castle. But I had my reasons. Listen, you trust me, don't you? The guards are coming back. I don't have time to explain. But if you do still trust me, extinguish the green flames in the castle. You'll find the truth within the darkness. You got that? Head back to the castle and put out those flames. And don't come back here for a while. Go!
I mean, a guy called martial law. That's, yeah, I wouldn't trust that in a game. Can't believe Kiefer was the one who attacked the castle. Honestly, I don't know what to think. Sounded like he had a good explanation, though, didn't he? He was going to tell us, only he didn't have time. Yes, I heard what he said. He wants us to put out the green flames and find the truth within the darkness, whatever that's supposed to mean. Oh god, it's a stealth mission. Great. That lawman warned us to not mess with the green flames. Well, sorry, Mr. Marshall, but we have a job to do. We need to be quiet, though, so none of the soldiers or anyone catches us putting them out. Definitely. I doubt the guards here will let us off with just a warning. We'd best be extra careful. I hate this. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh. Oh my god. Don't turn around! I just hate how they just suddenly swing the whole thing around. This was probably a mistake. Or... Oh. Shit. I got lucky. They've noticed. Martial law, sir. The flames are going out, sir, one after another. This man claims to have seen some suspicious persons prowling around the castle. We're investigating now, sir. That's right, there were 3 of them, short of stature, and the speed in which they moved. It was just like the night with the blood-red bringer attacked. I commend your efforts, citizen. Captain! I'm leaving you in charge. Guard the flames here with your life, understood? The rest of you come with me. We'll soon put a stop to this. We cannot allow a second tragedy to come to pass. These filthy bandits will rue the day. I think I understand what's happening. They're all ghosts. Jesus Christ. Because this castle was in ruins. They lost the war. God damn it. Please let me in. Okay. How do we... Just have to YOLO. Eat shit.
Gah! I told them
No.
to touch the flames.
No surprise.
Why? Marshal?
This was no accident. Some wretched fool has doused the flames and shown the humans who we really are.
I guess that's why they couldn't come, because Kiefer was going to join.
Find them and exterminate them.
The soldiers were actually monsters. Now I see what Kiefer was up to. He must have...
We don't have time to stand around and talk. We need to go and help Kiefer. Let's find a way out of the castle before we get caught. Then hurry back to the exposure enclosure.
After a few close shaves, the party escapes the castle. Okay, good. Thank God I don't have to re-stealth. Hey, Annie, wait. You are the ones who... Enemy attack, it's them. It's the ones who snuffed out the green flames. Hee hee. They turned up here. What a stroke of luck. Prepare to die, human scum. Woof. Okay, well...
Insulate!
have so many spells. They have opposing things.
Come to me!
That's so good. Alright, out.
Easy peasy.
10,000 XP, okay.
Well, did you do as I asked?
We did. We saw everything. What's going on in that castle? And who were you fighting there?
There isn't time to tell the whole tale. But the long and short of it is the monsters commandeered Rucker Castle some time ago. When we roamers stayed the night there, we had no idea what a grave mistake we were making. Every last one of us was captured and locked away in a miserable little cell. That's when we overheard. They had received orders from the Demon King himself to eliminate our clan, because our mission is to revive the Almighty. I did the only thing I could to buy enough time for the others to escape. I took up my sword. The plan was a success, but for one little hiccup. I was cornered by martial law, and he's no pushover. Anyway, I managed to lop the torch he was carrying in half, and as it fell to the ground, out went the green flame. You can guess what happened next. I was so shocked I never saw them coming from behind. I was captured and brought here.
Wow, you really haven't changed a bit. Always playing the hero, going off by yourself and bungling it. I thought you were supposed to be guarding the roamers. Still, it's actually nice to know you're still the same old Kiefer. Sorry for doubting you earlier.
No offense taken. Thank you, Mother. Right, I think it's time we made ourselves scarce. First of all, though, let's see to any injuries.
Convenient.
We've lingered long enough. Let's go.
Oh, but he's not officially in the party. He's just going to be tagging along.
Well, if it isn't the children who extinguished my flames, you don't lack the courage. I'll give you that. I see the blood-red brigand is now among your number. Suddenly, it all becomes clear. Rest assured, none of you will be spared.
Ha! This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. I might not be the young man I once was. But at least I have plenty of experience now. In fact, I can't wait to tell you all about my adventures.
I mean, he'd be, what, in his 40s? Yeah.
So, we're going to survive this. And we're going to have ourselves a proper catch-up.
Enough of your mawkish twaddle. Those who defy
Twaddle?
the Demon King shall know no mercy. You all die today.
Twaddle.
Over here! Come on!
We will be okay. It's fine. Oh, sick. He has the same moves, except I have a better version of that move.
Insulate!
Over here! Thank you. Over here!
That's my favorite move in this entire game. Yeah, law's gone. Law and disorder. Okay, bro.
My lord, please. Strike down these unbelievers. You will not go unpunished.
I'm impressed. You lot certainly haven't been slacking off. I can't believe how strong you've become.
Yeah, in such a short time.
Backing off wasn't an option after you disappeared. We've had to hold our own against all sorts of nasty creatures while you've been away.
Look, I was young when I made that choice. Never mind. That's not important. I never could have defeated Law on my own. Thank you. And thank you for still believing in me. Right. As much as I'd like to be shot of this miserable kingdom, there's still one thing I have to do. We should check in on the people of Rucker Castle, now they've learned the truth about who their protectors were. Besides, I probably traumatized a few of them with what I did on the night of the escape. Will you come with me to the castle? I want to set things right.
Brave travelers, I am happy to see you safe and well, and you, of course, Kiefer of the Roamers. Can only beg that you forgive us for our unjust behavior.
Yep.
Please, there's no need for all that. You were taken in by the monsters, same as us. I promise that neither I nor any of the roamers bears you any ill will. Though we do not deserve it, we thank you. The remains of our former king were discovered at the bottom of a well just before you all arrived. He was so very young, his bones looked as if they might crumble at the slightest touch. I apologize, but the brutality of it all is just too much to bear. Listen, I'd like you to have this. It might, well, ease your burden while you're all mourning. The Torban? It's a Torban, a musical instrument much beloved by the Roamers. They say its dulcet tones carry all the way to the ears of the Almighty and soothe the spirits of both the living and the dead. My goodness, what a treasure. We will never forget this kindness. Despite their meager means, the Rucker people give Strimmer and his friends a hearty celebration they soon won't forget.
Hey!
All seems to be well around these parts. We better go back home. Okay, that was quick. This might be something they've added. I haven't played the original, so I'm not sure. Let's see, this seemed very succinct. No farewell with Kiefer. Oh, he's with us.
Hold on a sec, would you? Before you head back home, let me ask you something. What's happening right now, in your own time? Things can't be all that great if there's a teleportal connecting you here, to me again.
Okay.
Alright, look. Something's been niggling at me these 20-odd years since I...
It's only been 20?
I was the one who insisted on having an adventure, and I didn't see it through.
I guess it depends how old he was.
Really bad about that. And I'm not about to make the same mistake again. Please, will you let me come with you to face the Demon King?
This isn't just any old fight, Kiefer. Who would look after the roamers if something happened to you?
Yeah, about that. After you all left, Lala and I got married, and we have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They're about your age now, and strong, too. Accuse me of tooting my own horn, if you like, but they're among the finest warriors you'll ever come across. I put them in charge of defending the tribe when I came here. They're the guardians of the roamers now, and I've no doubt they'll keep them safe from harm. I don't regret the decisions I've made, and besides, I can't turn back the clock. But meeting you all has stirred something inside me. Please, let me fight with you again. One last time.
This, those words one last time. I don't know. What if I say no? Fine. I worry the phrasing of this.
Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
No, I mean, I just think this might seal his fate. He might die. But then again, this could be the illusion of choice.
There's no time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
You have returned. I'm so glad to see you all. And who is this you have brought with you?
How best to explain him? Let's just say he was part of our gang growing up in Piltshire Bay.
Well, I have no quarrel with thy bringing another of thy number into the fold. Pleased to make thine acquaintance, young sire. I am Sir Mervyn.
And I am Aisha. It is nice to meet you.
Sorry if I'm being presumptuous, but Aisha, was it? Are you a roamer, by any chance?
Well, yes, I am. And what of it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that some of the choices I made seem to have paid off quite handsomely.
Okay.
But never mind all that. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kiefer. I used to be the Prince of Estard, but Well, I'm more of a traveling swordsman these days. I just hope I can make myself useful. Now, listen. I forgot to mention this before.
Oh, okay.
But I won't be able to hang around with you all the time.
Because he's old.
Nothing more than to go romping around the islands together like the old days, but this isn't my home anymore. I should steer clear of anything going on in this era. I'll head to where the Demon King is, and wait for you there.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, he can just teleport to the Demon King.
How does he expect to get to the Cathedral of Blight without the Sky Stone?
He just magically teleports. Okay.
Learn not to rush into things after all this time. But no, still as headstrong as ever.
You mentioned Kiefer was a friend from your home.
By the way, I can teleport now. Okay, bye.
But why would an adult like him play with mere children? I feel like I know him from somewhere. We have only just met, but he seems incredibly familiar.
Wow, nothing gets past her. Maybe it's for the best he was hanging around.
No red flags. Nah, it's not a red flag. It's just funny. Hey, Corin. Okay, well, we've got adult Kiefer now. Yeah, I mean, but there's still... Okay, hang on. There's still stuff outstanding. This is what I don't get. How's everyone doing today? I'm tired. Long work day today, but otherwise, all good. Grand Conjuratorium of Present. Sea Dragon of Present. Okay. This is tying up loose ends. At least it's a short week. Yeah, that's true. It looks like we might finish this tonight. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, how do I get to this? Yeah, I'm not sure. How do I... Oh, wait, here. No. It said present, right? Grand Conjuratorium of Present. Only those who showed great wisdom would ever find. Follow the cross starting under the statue's watchful eye. Follow the cross starting at the statue's watchful eye. Oh, no, I see. Maybe. Follow the cross under the statue's watchful eye. What's next after this game? I gotta get back to Animal Crossing a bit. And I've been playing Mugenics, which is like a roguelike, so I'll just stick with that for a little while. Follow the cross under the statue's watchful eye. Starting under, follow the cross starting under the statue's watchful eye. I don't see anything that... Okay, no, here we go. Start from... Aha. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. This is the statue. Start at the cross under the... Okay, it's start. So what do we do? Is it just... No. My guess would be directions. But then they don't seem to be distinct. Is there an eye somewhere? No, it doesn't mean... I don't think it means a literal eye. It's under the statue's eye. Like, that just means over the watch. What the statue is watching. Or it's a statue. This is the statue. Dignified statue stands proudly. It seems to be protecting something, so it's this. I've already ascertained what the statue is. Now I just need to figure out what it means. Let me read it again. I have to perform some action. Follow the cross starting under the statue's watchful eye. That's supposed to be a hint as to how to get there. Okay. So if we start here... Let me try a very simple one. No. Tried clockwise and anti-clockwise. This is going to be like NES cryptic. Okay, think. What else could it be? Look at any other detail that stands out. I did try just walking around. But I don't think it's that. It doesn't look like the statue has any sort of distinct feature. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to look at it and, you know what? I went clockwise. Let me go anti-clockwise. Nope, that's not it either. It doesn't look like either of them offer a direction. I haven't the slightest idea. If the pattern on the ground had something unique about it, maybe, but they look identical to me. Is there a spell? There's just sniff for treasure. And I did cast that. It doesn't really help. I'm not sure. facing south. I don't know, man. I'm using my mouse to kind of see if I can pinpoint shit, but I can't see anything. Let me look outside. If there's anything here. Okay, the only thing I can ascertain is, like, the statues on the left. Okay. Fuck, man, I don't know. I may have to look up the answer to this. This is insanely cryptic. This is assuming I have the correct starting point. Hang on. Look it up. I may have to. Just looking at my surroundings. It's almost like outside is representative of inside. This is insane. I don't get it. I'm just looking at this. I want to figure it out. This is one of these things where, like, cryptic thinking will make me proud. All this is translated poorly. Start at the statue. Let me see if there's another statue. Maybe I've got the wrong starting point. I don't see another one. Dude, this is driving me nuts. I don't see anything. Do you have a clue? Alright, I may have to look this up, chat. This is insane. I just don't know how to do it. I've tried seeing if the map modifies, but then it doesn't. What if outside is a clue? Hang on, let's have a look at outside. Because it's a very similar shape. I'm trying something. Okay. I don't know, man. This is so cryptic. Alright, I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna read it one more time. But I don't understand what it's trying to get me to do. The grave of a legendary wizard-in-chief is said to be located somewhere in this building. He left behind a mysterious message saying only those who showed great wisdom. Yeah, make me feel dumb. Would ever find his resting place. Okay, whatever. Follow the cross. Starting under the statue's watchful eye. It's supposed to be hints as to how to get there. Follow the cross under the statue's watchful eye. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. Stand by. It's got to be something like this. I think I get it. Okay, hang on. Let me try again. If I get this right. This is me understanding cryptic shit like there's no tomorrow. Fuck, alright. I hope I'm right. I'm gonna try a few combinations of it. Okay, it's not that. Alright, hold on. But I think I get it. It might even be this as well. Let me try it this way. Is there a... Okay. Ah. Wait. I can't. Like, am I just gonna drive myself insane? Oh my god. Is this even the right room to do it in? Ugh. I'm looking it up, chat. Give me a sec. Wait, what? It doesn't have it. Hold on. This is a completely different one. Well, this isn't any help. Oh my god, I don't have an answer to this. I'm like fairly certain it's got to be this. Is there another entryway that I'm missing? This is insane. Okay, hang on. I'm trying something. At this point, this is just wishful thinking. God, what an annoying thing. I couldn't find an answer to it, so I don't know. I don't have any ideas. I tried making a cross, but how do you make a cross from this? How do you make a cross with this? Oh, wait. What if I'm an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. I've been doing the wrong thing. I thought it was the full building, but I don't think it's that. Alright, let me try my original idea. And then... Fucking hell. I overcomplicated. I did the whole building. I thought the room would alter. Alright, I had the right idea, just executed terribly. I was on the right track. I would have gotten it eventually. I just thought it was one of these ones where the room would magically change. I thought it was a Lost Woods thing. I should have put the Zelda out of my mind. I thought it was a Lost Woods puzzle. That's why I thought it was the whole thing. Because this is so... You just look at the structure out here. This baits you into thinking it is that. Wait, this wasn't open before. Oh, yes, it is. I thought it was a Lost Woods thing. Hold on. Why is the bot being weird? There we go. The funny thing is I was trying to make a cross with the map. I was trying to go like left, right, and then up, down, and then down. Like make a cross with the map. Again, Lost Woods, but in the shape of a cross. Yeah, it was close. It's okay. Sure, why not?
Come to me! Hatta! You can do it!
One damage? It's possible I should have been here sooner. Maybe.
Come to me!
Okay. Shit. Yeah, we got nothing to fear here.
Over here! That was easy.
Yeah. No, this was a fight that I should have done a long time ago. So I guess that puzzle is just something I never went to. Which means it's not worth fighting anything here. I'll just get the... I guess I don't even need the vocation points anymore. Oh wow, there was an intermediary form for these things. Alright, let's go to the town first and see what's up. Volgograd. Oh, you are travelers, yes? Am I accurately understanding that you have penetrated the fog to come here? Who are you? Where are you coming from? Niet, now is not the time. I am possessing other priorities. My brother, he is missing. It's Russian, so... He departed from the village, but has not returned. I am frightened that monsters have digested him. Please, as potent and excellent adventures, you must go seek his whereabouts. I beg to you. He left south of here. Niet. Why, this is too much troubling. I tried to get to town that's south of here. But it's no good. I must turn back. Fog is impossible impediment. Oh, now we've actually got a Lost Woods scenario. That's funny. Maybe. Oplia. You are also traveling here. I must tell you, the path ahead is impossible. You may try going for south, but dastardly fog will surely return you to here. I appeal that you evacuate this place instantaneously. But for why do you regard me with these boggly eyes? Do you perhaps believe me too? To wit, to woo. I smell humans. Woohoo, and there's plenty to go around. This should be a hoot. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. So... No, they didn't die instantly. Alright, maybe. That's still... No, but the experience is so low. There's no way. Yo, this was too much proximate shave. But you're gaining victory on monsters, yes? Thank you greatly. You are with much courage, in fact. I mind that perhaps you have capacity for defeating all of Foul Priest. You must go speak with the Elder without delay. Please to show precaution for monsters. Alright. I think that is incredibly funny that after trying to do a Lost Woods thing, I'm gonna get a Lost Woods thing. Hey Vanna, you're up late. Or up early. It's true, if I swear to it, they have the capability to defeat him, I'm certain. Please to become calm and speak slowly. Tell us of these adventurers. Naturally, you escorted your saviors in our village to make thanks to them. It's amusing that you ask. Actually, if I am honest, idiotic, ungrateful boy. So where are your adventurers? Ah, good day to you. Speaking of the devil, come, please approach us. These are the saviors of my life. With strength of many wolves, is certain they are capable to solve our troubles here also. Brave travelers, please explain to us in your own words all that has happened. I mean, they're Russian, so I don't know. Is engrossing story indeed. You are plainly with potent strength. Perhaps we might make humble request of you. Presently, we have monster inhabiting village church. I ask that you obliterate it. We believe this foul creature has responsibility for terrible fog and all other misfortunes. Your assistance in the matter will be welcomed. Please, will you lend us your powers?
Oh.
Yahoy. Thank you, you are very kind. We of course offer our assistance and that of our villagers. Please to converse with any and all at will. Together in unison and helping one another to prevail is guaranteed. Now I gather others for discussing tactics. We speak again shortly. Dream wake up? Damn, sorry. I don't do a good Russian accent, but there's some words I can do. I had a few Russian friends in high school. Papa, Mama, I will revenge you. I will revenge you both. Please to rest in peace. You again, what do you require? Why do you come out here every day? I am not afraid of you. I tell you, I will revenge my parents. What do these motions signify? Do you wish to eat me also? Am I intended for your dessert? Curse you, foul creature. The monster in priest's clothing looks mournfully over in your direction. I mean, used to be human. Would be my guess. Here lies youthful man with abundant bravery. Here lies woodcutter and spouse. Here lies body of extinct priest. Nothing. The monster of the church, is it truly a monster? Its appearance is indeed grotesque, but it performs no wicked acts, and yet, these are foolish thoughts. My goddess, Mama, please to offer protection for all the people of the village.
Oh.
Who are you? I recollect I witnessed you near the grave of my parents. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Luca. My parents' bodies are buried beneath there. This is why I dwell here on my own. But I do not fear to be alone. The goddess accompanies me. The statue has belonged continuously to my mother's family for multiple generations. Mama prayed to it with great regularity. Alas, she can pray to it no more. She would beseech for protection from monsters and other calamities. I would recommend you to pray also. I am embarrassing to ask, but I always think the statuette resembles my extinct mother. Before she left for fighting monsters on the mountain, she say it will always protect me. I think this is why monster in church is not digesting me, unless... Yet, please ignore me. I was merely conversing to myself. So that's one more language to add to the list of things you need to know how to pronounce. They don't voice act this one either. Finally, you arrived. Our discussions are ready for imminent commencement. Please to approach more closely.
Uh-huh.
Please to be patient. We will begin crucial meeting once all relevant villages are assembled. Speak of the devil, here arrive the others. Well, how is current situation of fiendish interloper? My larger brother and our village armor peddler are on guarding duty. At present, there are no causes for alarm. And Luca, where is that boy?
Yes?
It's a good question. He appears absent. Forgive my tardy arrival. No matter, no matter. Come, let us commence. Order, order. As all are now present, allow me to begin with introduction of newest arrivals in Volgograd. We offer our welcome to you. Alas, there are other new arrivals also. I speak, of course, of the monstrous priest-like creature infesting our church. We have all lost sleep and patience, and in my case, hairs due to this unlikable state of affairs. But we have requirement of persons of great potency and military might in order to prevail against such a threat. Alas, the parents of Luca, your dear son. And of course, our beloved priest. All who are capable of combat have met with cruel extinction. Our options had seemed exhausted. Until this day, these battling travelers match, yet exceed our enemy in adequacy and vigor. I will gladly verify these words. My life was extracted from peril by the timely intervention of these indomitable brawlers. Well, fellow villagers, we will join our powers together and strike against the threat besides our fresh allies. Will we, sorry. If so, we must do this shortly before the creature's undoubted plots for further atrocity reach fruition. We must achieve revenge for our fallen comrades. With the new and impressive ally, our victory in this righteous endeavor is assured. Now let us discuss among ourselves to make various final arrangements.
Oh.
Please, I desire to speak with you. Can we go somewhere with more privacy? This child is tiny. It seems all villagers are united in wishing violent demise of monster. I understand their emotions. I too wish revenge for my mother and father, and yet... You witnessed the occurrence at the graveyard. There is something curious about this fiend. I have feelings that it is not truly bad. I am aware that it is a monster, but still. I cannot help but wonder if violent elimination of a creature that has done us no harm is right. I know it extinguished my parents, but still, there is something I cannot make into words. I worry that perhaps it is no monster at all, and yet I have uttered too much. Please to forget my ramblings.
No.
Attention to me. Let us share our thinking. What are your opinions? We must to extinguish monster instantly. You're all in agreement with this, yes? How could any of us not be? This is all I had hoped you would say. There was no time to assault it. We cannot foretell when it may begin a rampage of death and destruction. Let us surround the church when darkness falls and make of it a blazing, fiery conflagration. Full, and if this fire catches upon other buildings and consumes the village entirely, what then, No, we must set up a cry of fire, fire, and cause the beast to flee from its bolt hole. Then we may set upon it freely. Do the others of you have objections to this? None. Let us execute this fine plan at midnight stroke. Very well, we're in accord. First, strong volunteers will encircle the house of worship. Then we must to make great pretense of fire and cause our hated fiend to flee. Upon its exit, we and our newfound allies will set about its most thoroughly until it becomes no more. Now, please to inform all other members of the village. Convene yourselves to the church at midnight. From its butthole? I didn't say butthole. You're just hearing what you want to hear again. You have my gratitude. Your presence has granted villagers determination to finally put an ending to the fiend's evasion. Superfluous to say, will you help us? Splendid. Now I am sure you to make preparations both physically and mentally. If you wish to rest, freely use the bedchamber up my stairs. When you are prepared, speak with me and I will accompany you to the church. Until then. Yeah, I don't believe that a second person heard butthole.
Hey.
2 against 1. That's not how it works, but okay. Church is at north of village on upper level. Other villagers should have already caused exit of monster from church with pretense of fire. Yeah, exactly. He's not just jumping on the bandwagon because it's funny. He's not just saying that to troll me or anything. If you didn't have a track record of hearing things that I didn't say, then I'd be more willing to believe that maybe I said it. But this is one of these things where, like, several times you think I've said stuff and I actually haven't. And right now I just can't be bothered going back through the footage to bring it up. There was porthole or something like that. I can't remember the word. The villagers have made success in forcing exit of foul beast from lair. Now is fatal moment. It is time to remove monstrous threat from heart of the village. Hear me, monster. This is the end for you. There is no means for your escape. Newest comrades of village shall strike fateful blow. Come, eliminate us, our fearsome enemy. Why do you not strike? Now is the moment to end this. What has caused the delay? Okay. What is the explanation for this? Come, strike fiend with no mercy. Ah, enough. We'll perform act ourselves. Brave heroes indeed. It's terrible. We must not permit this to occur. Please compel them to stop without delay. It's terrible, bad idea to kill monster. I have strong certainty of this. You will, yes? You will cause villagers to cease madness? I am grateful to you. Now come before it is too late. Hear me, monster. This is final moment for you. This fiend is idiot. Why does he not resist? Well, it's fatal error for him. Come, let us finish this. This is for our comrades, the courageous men and women you devoured. We are not afraid of you any longer. Come, let us strike final blows together. For why did you make terrible fog wrapped around village? Now you will pay. Return to me, my beloved son. You stole lives of innocent villagers and honorable and much-loved priests. You cursed us to dwell amid choking fog. We are unable to forgive these terrible things you have committed. Now we bring this to an end. That's too far back, you can't clip it. I will go at the end of this stream. if we can agree that if I go through the VOD at the end of the stream and show you that I didn't say it, the next time this happens, you're going to believe me. Now I comprehend you are sympathetic to the cause of foul and murderous monster. This explains reasons for your recent unorthodox behavior. Luca, I am very surprising of you. How can monster have deceived you? With those beloved parents were extinguished by it. But if you are insistent on its defense, I am without choice. I'm not reading correctly, I know. Friends, these supposed allies of ours are in fact comrades of foul fiend. Seize them! What? We are stronger than this. It's humiliating to know we were deceived by supposed colleagues and collaborators. These are truly dangerous and insidious foes. See, I'm not reading correctly. Okay, but when I said that, what I meant is I skipped a word or read a word in an incorrect order, like I have dyslexia. I am not inserting words that are not there. This is one of these things where, because of the Australian accent, you are hearing things that I am not saying. Because I'm not enunciating the R or something like that. Treacherous travelers were traitors all along, eh? You will learn harsh lesson for pulling wool over our eyes. Quickly, we must rapidly exit and close the gates or the monsters will break out. Yes, yes, sniveling one. Come then. There you are. Are you now content? The door is fastly locked. Oh, and perhaps I'm neglectful of mentioning, Elder ordered us to stand guard here for time being. Ah, God, just my luck. Oi, oi, oi. I am in great pain after this experience. I hope you do not suffer similarly. I apologize that my actions may resulted in our exile, but let us not dwell. We cannot remain here. Come, we must find way of returning to village. If we journey upward. Okay. I just love that this sort of thing has happened at least 5 times in the past. And every single time, the outcome is, I didn't say that. And yet here we are, still insisting that I did. It's like, do you know that episode of The Simpsons where Sideshow Bob steps on the rake? And he keeps on stepping on the rake for like 5 minutes? Yeah, then makes an unimpressed noise, turns around, does it again. Might as well try and squeeze out a free level here or there. Told you, not the brightest crayon in the box. This is not a surprise. This has nothing to do with intelligence. This is just a difference in accents, is that it happens to me all the time. Americans hear me saying particular words and it just doesn't come out in a way that they understand the word. There's a study about it. I've seen videos on how to make your Australian accent more understandable to Americans. And it comes down to enunciating certain letters more than you need to. One of those letters being R. So instead of saying water, I have to go water. Instead of saying Carl. I know how to do it, I just don't want to. Anyway. I guess that's sure. Well, yeah, now that I think about it, nothing's going to be an upgrade here because this is an old area. Instead of power, power. You have a harsher art. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying is like, I probably said something that sounds like butthole to you. But in my Australian accent, I guarantee you I didn't say it. Love that we're still having this discussion. I mean, I'll entertain it as long as it needs to be entertained. If I say something unhinged, I admit to saying something unhinged. The start of today's stream started with me talking about the cum game. I mean, let's face it. If I'm going to say something like that, I'm going to say it. So why would I lie about saying butthole? And no, I don't mean C-O-M-E. Oh my god, I'm lost. Okay, hang on, let me look at this. Right-hand side. All I'm saying is, if I'm going to say something like that, I will just say it. And if I say I didn't say it, then believe me, I didn't say it. And if it sounds like I said it, that's just a difference in the accent. It could be a slip of the tongue, potentially, but I doubt it. This is one of these things where I'm fairly confident that I didn't say it. But I will check at the end. Because I am recording a VOD. And though this won't be part of the VOD eventually, once I stop the recording, it'll become a file that I can open. And then scrub back to the point where they're talking about the plan. What? Okay, lower cave. It's a labyrinth. Okay, we haven't been here. I was yelling penis at Animal Crossing characters. Like, you think I would hide something like that? Did you actually go back and clip it? Or is this something else? Not the original? What do you mean? So it's not a clip of the moment? Just talking about cum, okay. Fair enough. You wonder if this is gonna be a Mandela effect. You're gonna come back in months' time and remember the time I tried hiding myself from saying butthole. No, but that's the thing. Streamers have this moment from time to time, right? Another thing could be that the microphone may have done something to the audio. There's a streamer I watch, a big streamer, Germa, and he had a moment where he was talking about a character's outfit, and he was using the slang drip. And unfortunately, at the moment he said the word drip, the audio from the game was loud enough that it kind of obfuscated his voice. And so it sounded like he said grip. And people shared the clip with him, and he was like losing his mind because he heard both grip and drip. So it's possible that could have happened. I don't know. Just blame the accent. Hold on. Can I do something? Give me a sec. Just curious, because this is a feature on Twitch itself. Sorry if you hear doubled up audio. Okay, you don't. Oh! Okay, hold on. I can go backwards. I can rewind as far back as I can live. Okay, hold up.
Indeed.
So, where was it? It's when we went back. Okay. I'm looking for it. Hold on. I can't believe we're about to do this. Okay. I'm looking for the specific word. Just hold on. I think I know the word. Beloved priest. Okay, hang on. All who are capable of combat have met with cruel extinction. Yeah. So hang on. Until this day, these battling travelers yet exceed our enemy in adequacy and vigor. I gladly verify these words. My life was extracted from peril by the timely intervention of these indomitable brawlers. Okay, will you join our powers together and strike against the threat beside it? Undoubted plots? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just waiting for it. I don't know where it is specifically, but it's when the plans were discussed. Okay, so... Wait, can I... Okay, hold on. I don't see anything that is like that. Alright, I'm scrolling up through the chat. Hold on. One sec. This is derailing. One sec. Audio settings. Okay. Give me a sec. We'll do it live! Not picture in picture. How the fuck do you do this? Theater mode. There we go. I speak, of course, of the monstrous priest-like creature infesting our church. We have all lost. Okay, so let's just go from the start of the interaction. You tell me. Give me a sec. I would recommend you to pray also. Okay, we're here. So I'll mute when I want to talk, okay? So it wasn't here. So I walked out, we went to see the plan. Alright, let's listen. They don't voice act this one either. Finally, you arrived. Our discussions are ready for imminent commencement. Please to approach more closely.
Uh-huh.
Please to be patient. We will begin crucial meeting once all relevant villages are assembled. Speak of the devil, here arrive the others. Just turned it up. Well, how is current situation of fiendish interloper? My larger brother and our village armor peddler are on guarding duty. At present, there are no causes for alarm. And Luca, where is that boy?
Yes?
It's a good question. He appears absent. Forgive my tardy arrival. Nothing yet. It just occurred to me that maybe I was doing the stupid Russian accent, and maybe that could have caused it, but let's just see. No matter, no matter. Come, let us commence. Order, order. As all are now present, allow me to begin with introduction of newest arrivals. In Volgograd, we offer our welcome to you. Alas, there are other new arrivals also. I speak, of course, of the monstrous priest-like creature infesting our church. We have all lost sleep and patience, and in my case, hairs due to this unlikable state of affairs. But we have requirement of persons of great potency and military might in order to prevail against such a threat. Alas, the parents of Luca, your dear son. And of course, our beloved priest. All who are capable of combat have met with cruel extinction. Our options had seemed exhausted. Until this day, these battling travelers match, yet exceed our enemy in adequacy and vigor. I will gladly verify these words. My life was extracted from peril by the timely intervention of these indomitable brawlers. Well, fellow villagers... Indomitable? Did you hear butthole from Indomitable? Because I swear that I swear there hasn't been anything yet. We'll join our powers together and strike against the threat besides our fresh allies. Will we, sorry. If so, we must do this shortly before the creature's undoubted plots for further atrocity reach fruition. We must achieve revenge for our fallen comrades. With the new and impressive ally, our victory in this righteous endeavor is assured. Now let us discuss among ourselves to make various final arrangements.
Oh.
Please, I desire to speak with you. Can we go somewhere with more privacy? That's so stupid. Tiny. This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm doing this. It seems all villagers are united in wishing violent demise of monster. I understand their emotions. I too wish revenge for my mother and father, and you witnessed the occurrence at the graveyard. There is something curious about this fiend. I have feelings that it is not truly bad. I am aware that it is a monster, but still. I cannot help but wonder if violent elimination of a creature that has done us no harm is right. I know it extinguished my parents, but still, there is something I cannot make into words. I worry that perhaps it is no monster at all, and yet I have uttered too much. Please to forget my ramblings. Okay. I mean, I'm still in the clear.
No.
So if we get through this particular piece of... If we get through this part of the video, then it's clear I didn't say it. Attention to me. Let us share our thinking. What are your opinions? We must to extinguish monster instantly. You're all in agreement with this, yes? How could any of us not be? This is all I had hoped you would say. There was no time to assault it. We cannot foretell when it may begin a rampage of death and destruction. Let us surround the church when darkness falls and make of it a blazing, fiery conflagration. Full, and if this fire catches upon other buildings and consumes the village entirely, what then, No, we must set up a cry of fire, fire, and cause the beast to flee from its bolt hole. Then... That's the word. I did not say it. This is the word. Bolt hole. We may set upon it free entirely. What then? No, we must set up a cry of fire, fire, and cause the beast to flee from its bolt hole. Then... Bolt hole! Bolt hole. I enunciated the L. I'm sorry. I did not say it. Can we agree that next time this happens, you will trust me when I say I didn't fucking say it? Oh, God. I want an agreement. I want to reach an agreement. Bolt hole. Fine. Oh, okay. See, and we have it on a VOD here. Clip this. The chat is on screen. Clip it. Clip this. If in future Colorin ever says that I have said something smutty when I clearly haven't, we will bring this clip up every time. I've put a marker. I'm making the clip later. And on that note, God.
Indeed.
And on that note, I'm gonna make that clip. Hang on, I need to lower the volume. Wait, which one is... That's me. That's stream. Okay, now we're fine. That's going to be on the BRB screen. I'm just going to have the word bolt hole. Bolt hole! On the BRB screen. It's going to be immortalized forever. Yes, it's tragic, really. All of these bones around you see are the remains of people who came up here to try and defeat the monsters to clear the fog. But they were gobbled up even before they had a chance. I still can't work out why mere humans would think they stood a chance against... I mean, these vicious creatures. But Father, why are you uttering things like this? You're with them. No, you came here with my parents to make battle with fiends. Yes, a terrible business. It pained me to watch my comrades picked off like that, but thanks to the higher powers that guide me, I stood firm to the bitter end. In my desperation, I decided to plead, bolt hole, butthole, it's close. I love that even after you were proven wrong, still are like, yeah, but I could have been, right? It was close. Do you understand if, like, someone's a surgeon and they're performing open heart surgery and then they just make a mistake and kill the person? There's no such thing as close enough. It's either correct or incorrect. The monsters were impressed by my courage and promised not to lay a finger on any of the villagers as... Yeah. Do you see, as long as the priest lives, the village will be safe. And how do I know this? You ask, because I, the almighty Gasputin, who made that solemn vow. Gasputin? And now the paragon of virtue thought only good of this. I can't even read anymore, like I'm so tilted. Who thought only of the good of his fellow man is about to die, and the hands of the villagers he saved, no less. Don't you just love it? I get to keep my promise, and he still gets torn limb by limb. You humans are towering imbeciles. I cannot wait to see those villagers kill the only thing protecting them from us. Wahaha, I couldn't have planned it better. Now we just sit back and enjoy the show. But now that you have heard the details of my fiendish plot, I am afraid I cannot let you live. So sorry that you will be not around to witness the magnificent and no doubt denouement, messy denouement? I don't know how to pronounce that word. This is going to be great. Which is the most effective spell? Okay, this one. 664. So 1,000 damage in one turn. You know, the thing is, there could have been a world where I did say it. And I guess, as steadfast as I was in saying that I didn't say it, imagine if I had. How funny that would have been. At the end of the day, someone who was insistent was going to be wrong. I kind of said it. No, I said bolt. It's just my accent. Like I said, my accent is the result of me speaking Spanish for the first few years of my life and then learning English, Australian English. And so it is going to be this thing that people do not understand correctly. And it's no one's fault. It's just, that's the reality. And I've had this sort of conversation many a time in my life. Just not in the context of a live stream where I actually have the evidence to say that I'm correct. Every time I've had this debate, it's been like, agree to disagree, because there's no way to prove it. With this, oh no, I'll just wind the footage back.
A splendid display.
Okay. But how could mere humans defeat me? I knew I should have killed that priest when I had the chance. They killed Gasputin. They made mincemeat out of him. What are we going to do? It's picking obvious, isn't it? He doctored it with his graphical design degree. I doctored audio with my graphic design. I see. You're right. With Gasputin here to save our bacon, we don't stand a chance. Dude, that's like saying that I defended a criminal in a court of law with my risotto. Like, what are you talking about? You achieved victory. I owe you a very big thanks. The biggest. Now we must return to the village without a delay, or true priest will fall to the hands of villagers. I thought I was misreading that, but it's just the way the kid talks. Behold, a malignant fog appears or something. Must start our journey immediately. Without fog, it make progress very much faster. Let's make haste. Oh my god. Oh, they're not going to voice act it. This is the end for you, monster. Look inside your heart, fiend. Confess your sins to the all-powerful while you still possess a chance. Admit that you murdered fellow villagers. Do not die in denial of your great wrongdoings. This is for my son. You will suffer as he suffered. Come, we must ignite flames without a delay. Foul creature brought malignant fog and unspeakable tragedies to village. We will purify his viciousness by fire. You are not so very frightening now, Let us see how you fare when things become hot. Let us cremate the monster and disperse its ashes far from village. Come, Elder, ignite the flames. Yes, come, Elder. Now, when I say come, Elder, I say C-O-M-E, Elder, not C-U-M, Elder. Just to be clear. Yes. Come, Elder. Start fire. C-O-M-E. This is horrifying scene. We must to make them something. Please to desist. Do not ignite the priest. Exist the priest. I can't read anymore. Luca. Can you really intend to make interruption once again? Please to heed me, Elder. This priest is no monster. He is human turned to monstrous form. What are you uttering, boy? And how did you return in village? Can this truly be correct course of action? Reverend Father! But how? You see, it's priest, as I told you.
Oh.
This was priest all the time. We learned truth on top of mountain. My friends here heard heroic tale also. Jeez. Priest sacrificed human form to save village. You all owe your lives to him. And behold how he is rewarded. Look, I am uncertain what to utter. Come, help me transport priest to church. Look, please, you must understand me. You must to aid me I cannot shoulder him alone. I am with undying gratitude to you. You are granting to me so very much assistance. Now, priest is fast asleep. He has so much bruises and bumps. He must have great pains. I am worried, perhaps too many pains. Perhaps priest may never open eyes again. But wait. Please to watch over him in my absence. But look at all the unhinged clips I got of you not hearing correctly. Yeah, no, I've got a good one this time. So the next time this happens, perhaps I don't have to go through the footage. Statue. Okay, good luck with that kid. One day you're gonna get it right. I think what you need to do is the moment you hear me say something, clip it. Watch the clip, and then think about the hill you want to die on. And whether or not it's a big enough hill.
Huh?
I am still without understanding of how monster can be human.
No.
You witnesses also. There is no mistake. That is our priest. It is true what Lucas say to us. Other fiends have not assailed our village since time when this gruesome creature appeared among us. Have we perhaps made a terrible...
Is true?
Who is that? These villagers haven't learnt a lesson. Ah, it is you. I am very sorrowful. We owe you a sizable apology. Please to explain all... Yeah! Where's my sizable apology? Where's... Sorry, Will. I thought you said butthole. My bad. There's not even an admission of guilt. It's just like, oh no, it was close. I comprehend. So monsters of Mount Gora are responsible for all misfortunes. It appears that we punished you, when in truth we should have showered you with praises. I do not know how to make rectification for our wrong-headedness. But we are at least to make apologies to you and to our priest. We will say a heartfelt sorry to him first thing tomorrow morning. I only pray he is able to locate space within his heart for forgiveness of us. Travelers, it pains me, but I must make one final request from you. Please check on the well-being of young Luca. I am worrying for him, but I have too much shame to visit currently. Please ask you go to him. Yeah, where's the admission of okay, I was... At no point was there okay, I was wrong. Not even that. Not even sorry. I'm kidding. You're Italian and German. You're stubborn at times. Okay, well, my brother's partner is German. So I'll have to double check that stubbornness is a German trait. I wish to depart the village tonight while others are sleeping. But my feet are too unsteady. I am incapable to ambulate without assistance. Please to walk me to the entrance of village. It is. You're Scottish and Austrian. One half likes fighting over things. The other side likes painting, failing, and then fighting over stupid things. Okay, but I'm Latino. Do you understand that, like, Latino people are extremely stubborn as well? But I admit when I'm wrong. It's a curious feeling to take leave of village that is my home. You saved this place as you saved me. I am in debt of much gratitude to you. Cursed place upon me by foul fiend is no more, but shadow over hearts of villagers remains. The malignant fog is dispersed. Clouds of hurtfulness yet linger. So admit I was wrong. No, I said I admit I was wrong, not I will admit I was wrong. The difference is, one is saying that when it happens, I say I am wrong. If I were to remain here, again, you're hearing what you want to hear. If I were to remain in village, I am afraid for consequences on others. When villagers observe me, they will recall all that happened, or occurred, sorry. All this pain. See, I said sorry. I was wrong. I read the wrong word. I said sorry immediately. I didn't say, oh, close enough, occurred, and happened are the same word. Close enough. No, I said sorry. I said the wrong word. All this pain and darkness. They were not at fault. All was the scheme of the monsters, and yet they will surely suffer with guilt at their actions. Sole thing I wish for is to end suffering of my brothers and sisters. I wish for it to disperse just as did the fog. This being so, as the fog did vanish, so must I. Aww. Poor guy. Volgograd is benevolent village in spite of all that occurred. These are good people. I will not be forgetful of them, not ever. I have boundless gratitude to you for all that you have done for this place. I do not possess sufficient words to express all that I aspire to utter. But I mind I have uttered enough. Allow me to reflect on more happy times. This is probably someone's favorite quest in the whole game, and it's just been derailed entirely. My thanks to you. Now I must take my Reverend Father. Luca, why are you present here? Father, you should not yet be standing on your feet. Luca, you are too much kind, but you do not need to worry for me. Goddess statue you donated has assisted my recovery greatly. And now it's time to make my exit from this village. Please to offer thanks to other villagers for all they have done for me. But why? Why do you thank them? They are not deserving of this. They performed unspeakable cruelties to you. You should not exit village. They should exit village. You are agreeable with me, yes? You believe priests must stay. Whatever you utter will not convince me. I have decided my mind. Luca, you must not hold blame on villagers. I would have behaved identically if placed in their shoes. But now I cannot fulfill a role of priest. I cannot bring comfort to the people of Volgograd. Each time they settle, or whatever, I must to not remain here. I'm certain that Almighty on high. Why is it going so quickly? But you have many damages to your body. You should remain here at least until you've recovered. I repeat, I've decided my mind. I thank you again for all you have done. Farewell. Reverend Father. Please, I wish for you to have this. My beloved extinct mother prayed to this statuette for all her life. It provides deliverance from monster assaults and other such disasters. If you must to leave village, you require protection. Please, you must allow Goddess to aid you. Please, Father. Please to take her along with you. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, extinct is funny. Luca, this is so much kind of you, but you offer me last remaining keepsake of your departed mother. If my mother is still breathing, I know she will tell you the same thing. You must take it with you. I am honestly fine. I am a child no longer. Please, it would honor me greatly. I thank you, Luca. I shall pray to it as your mother did. I shall pray that village remains secure from terrible events and horrible monsters. I shall pray this every day. Thank you. I promise to you. I'm paraphrasing at this point. It's been a long day. May the powers of the heavens protect and watch over you, all of you. priest has departed. I feel so much sadness. I feel more alone now than before. And you? What do you do now? I think you will not remain here for much longer. Luca, and our visitors. You two are present. Priest has exited village and will not return. He offered thanks to all people of village for his kind treatment. Can this be? Is what Luca utters true? I think they're doing the whole Russian thing where they're just picking words that I guess are adjacent. So he means dead mother, but says extinct, which is funny. And I went to school with Russian people. They did not... They would say dead. They wouldn't say extinct. They know the word dead. So it has turned out like this. There's no great surprise, perhaps, but it's still painful to hear it. I wish I could, at minimum, have made sincere apologies to him. He was not angered or embittered. He stated that it was not the fault of we villagers. He wished grace and protection of heavens upon us all. And then he departed. It is all very sad. So very, very sad. Today, so many occurrences took place, there is too much to think about. Do you know how Russian one of my friends was? He had an uncle that, when I was over at his house, his uncle was there and he was helping with some construction thing they were doing. I don't know what they were building. The point is, he comes indoors because he cut himself and it was like a pretty big gash. And what does he do instead of going to the emergency room to get stitches? He goes to the toolbox and gets just industrial tape and tapes his arm. I'm not joking. And then I was like, are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital for it? And his response was, nah, just a scratch. This will do. As sleep steals over the party, countless thoughts go racing through their minds. And then morning comes. Your dad would have done the same. Damn. Good morning. I trust you slept successfully. I must to express my immense gratitude at you all for all you have done. Naturally, I ideally aspired to give my apologies to the priest, but now it is too much late. He already departed our village. Still, at least you remain here to thank for your great service to us. You have our great gratitude. My eventual intention is to erect a monument of lasting gratitude to both you and priest in Central Square Village. We owe you this much. Now please to avoid all harm in your ongoing journey until our next encounter. So I'm not finishing this tonight, clearly. But we are nearing the end. It's just there's a whole bunch of loose ends. And each loose end is going to be at least an hour. This is genuinely a very, very long game compared to 1, 2, and 3. You can just leave here. I mean, that story was sad. It was a good story. Okay, you want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny that I just kind of realized that I kind of glossed over? I don't know what a bolt hole actually is. I just read the word. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm sure I'll know what it is if I look it up. Because then I'll be like, oh, it's this thing in Spanish. What is it? Apparently, it's a place where a person can escape and hide. It's a hole or burrow in which a rabbit or other wild animal can take refuge. So there you go. It's a place that you can go to when you want to get away from your usual life and escape from other people. I could have used one of those in that conversation. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm just trying to be funny. It's okay. It's all in good fun. Alright, so we have a modern day version of the island to visit somewhere. Where would it have appeared? It can't be over there. Northeast. Lev is a dirty liar. Lev is dirty liar. Liar, liar, liar. Yet I am no liar. My grandfather told me it is so. Then your grandfather is dirty liar too. Liar, liars. Lev and grandfather are dirty liars. I say you, I am no liar. So if you are no liar, you mean Elder and our parents instead are liars? Yet I do not say such a thing. Message on beloved monument in village square must be truth. Lev is liar. No one likes liars. No one plays with liars. Come, we must get away from him. I am no liar. Before he became extinct, sorry. Before he became extinct, my grandfather told me truth, but no one believes me. Before he became extinct. What a choice in word. There's a faded inscription carved into the stone. After priest took form of monster, he returned to village where it looks like a new piece of stone has been inserted here. The inscription continues. He was given a great welcome as mighty and selfless hero. But then one day, nefarious allies of scheming fiends emerged and attempted to extinguish beloved priest. People of Volgograd fought bravely to defend their blessed savior and at last prevailed. Resultingly, we give undying and eternal thanks to him, without whom we would have surely expired. The poorly carved inscription ends abruptly. Can't help but notice the lower part of the inscription is a different color to the rest of the monument. Yeah. Edited. I am not lying yet. I never utter lies. Never. Please to forgive me. I was speaking with myself. You wish to hear true story of village history? My family always tell me different tale from the other tale of other villagers. My grandfather told to me and his father to him is like this in our family for many generations. You see, it was not traveler who attacked priests, it was fellow villagers. But no one in village wishes to hear this. They say I am a liar, dirty little liar. But I am no liar, and my grandfather was no liar either, at least I do not believe so. It's possible, I suppose, that he was mistaken, and therefore myself also. What then? Perhaps their not believing me is correct. I am sorry. Please to ignore me. Thanks for listening. Makes my heart feel lighter. I do not have a friend. Please will you come back to see me again? Sure. This is so much kind of you. I am happy. Please to come see me again soon. It just says explore. Entire region was engulfed in malignant fog created by monsters of mountain. Foul fiends terrorized village, emerging from wicked mist to attack us without mercy. But then heroic priests came to rescue. Incomparably brave and selfless holy man sacrificed his precious human form to become grotesque monster in order to guard fellow villagers from harm. Villagers were so much grateful to him they welcomed him home as great hero. But suddenly a group of cruel adventurers emerged just as you do today. They believed Priest to be truly monster and to exterminate him. Fortunately, people of the village defended him in great heroic battle. Cowardly adventurers fled, and after this fog was cleared, monsters vanished, and priests, too, become human once again. This shows the adventurers were comrades of monsters and responsible of everything. Then heroic priest told that he must go and aid other villagers suffering from monster attacks and departed. It was greatly painful for the people to go see him, but he left Volgograd to help others. Ever since then, we have celebrated memory of priests who have saved our village. Do we need to go back in time and kick their asses for being liars? Your visitors welcome in Volgograd. All inhabitants of village are overflowing with pride for heroic priests who once dwelt here. Our dear extinct ancestors suffered terrible assaults at hands of monsters, but this spectacular holy man delivered them from evil. Fiends attempted to extract revenge from priests, but brave and beautiful villagers protected him. We are with great pride for our priest and for our courageous ancestors. And we will continue to relay this glorious legend for future Oi, for why you interrupt me? What? You say to me this legend is not truth? Is this some feeble attempt of joke? You say to me that inscription or monument is adulterated and not original? Do you take me as imbecile? This is not remotest possibility. You speak senseless nonsense. I'm stealing your hat. Just think about the insanity of this, okay? It's like, let's say they learn English as a second language. Do you understand that extinct as a word is something that in your vocabulary would be a much more complicated phrase? You would learn to say dead before extinct. You desire to enter? Yes. I must think. Please wait to a moment. You are permissible to enter on the condition you must join gang of ours. As newest recruits, you'll take orders not from glorious leader Sasha, most strongest and bestest boy in the whole world, but from all veteran members. Will you agree on terms? You're just kids. Ura. Now we're in same gang. Now follow after me. Yeah, expired. I mean, I guess you would learn about expired because of food, right? That one's more believable, but extinct, I'm sorry. You would not learn that word right away.
Oh.
Sasha, I present to you newest gang members. Yeah, perform your duties well. Now, back to your post without a delay. Yes, sir, Commander. So you are new gang members, I am dubbed Sasha. I am undisputed leader and master of all children in Volgograd. Now I wish for you to give assistance in lifting free this strange object we have uncovered. I was excavating hole to bury items of valuable treasure when I encountered unexpectedly an item beneath the ground. It is very exciting. I am certain is precious treasure, but I am incapable to lift up. You will follow as I order and extract it, yes? Very good. Uttered like a truly subservient minion. Okay, this kid knows the word subservient, but doesn't know the word dead. Got it. Strimmer peers down into the pit. There is something lying half buried. Why was it in capitals? A worn stone tablet. Yahoy, you lifted it. Now what is the writing inscribed upon it? Read for me. People believed him to be truly a fiend and attempted to extinguish him. Believing him to be in league with nefarious fiends of mountain, we did lay about him with vicious blows and batterings. Despite the truth that he made selfless sacrifice of his human form to guard us from harm. It was luck only that a present band of adventurers caused prevention of his demise, but damage was nonetheless done, and that great shame remains. This monument was erected in order to cause the terrible truth and the debt we owe to never be forgotten. It stands in testament to our weakness and in memory of the stoical strength of the heroic and holy priest. Commander, does this mean Lev is not stupid, dirty liar after all?
Duh.
But grown-up people say different story. How can they make mistake like this? But story on old tablet is same as what Lev says. Wait, more writing is inscribed on side of tablet. It says buried by village elder for good of village? Is this true? Can elder of ancient times cause real truth to be concealed from everyone? Can villagers have been recounting false story for all length of time? And despite that Lev recounted the truth, we... Very well, I have reached decision as commander of all children in Volgograd. We must inform real story of history to grown-ups. We must to split up and impart this newfound knowledge to all the people of our village. Thank you, underlings. Here is reward for you. This thing I found when digging coal. Life ring. Now we must go forth and inform all of this news. Maybe it's just the period. Nah, this is just the localization team doing dumb things. I didn't want to say anything while those kids are around, but I'm telling you, someone is going to answer for this. I cannot believe they're pinning the mess they made on us. After all we did for him, the utter nerve of them. That priest didn't leave Volgograd so they could bury the truth about what happened. Did they learn nothing from the whole sordid affair? Very well said. We should head back to the past and warn the old village elder about this. If we tell him what becomes of Volgograd, I know he will do all he can to ensure things turn out differently. Verily, that is one option, but mayhaps there is more to this tale than meeteth the eye. It might behoove us to meet with the village elder of this age before we embark upon action of a more drastic nature. Either way, we can't just leave things like this. We need to decide what to do with this musty old thing. We either hand it over to the village chief or we hand it over to the new village chief. Oh, we got to pick? I'm gonna go to the past. This guy will just conceal the truth. Although, maybe, ooh. This is one of these things where, when did this happen? You thought the guy in the past concealed the truth? Well, there's two pieces of stone, right? So what's true about it is that a part of it was cut out. So the original one was destroyed. It's at what point did they cut out the part? One part is newer than the rest. Now, if it happened in the past at some point, then it's the wrong answer. If it happened in the present, I guess hang on. It happened in the past, you're right, because the grandparents were the ones that passed on the story. And there's two stories that got passed down through grandparents. So that means someone in the past did it.
Ah.
I believe we have concluded our business. You wish more to discuss? Well, that just... No. Okay, let's think about this more. The logic is there's two stories that have gone down through the eras, right? And both of them mention grandparents. So what do we do? I'm leaning more towards to the one in the past. You say past? Well, alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Why do you think past? I mean, I guess if... No. Hang on. If there's two colors of stone, then it can't have been altered in the past. It would have had to have happened somewhere along the line. Somewhere among the generations it would have happened. Right? If it happened with the grandparents, then this would be the same color. But because one looks fairly new, it might not have necessarily happened with this lot here. It might have been this lot's parents. Alright. I've changed my mind. The fact that it asked me, are you sure? That kind of made me stop and think. I bet it's going to do the same thing going to the past. No, but... Yeah, I guess. But it could be one of these things where, like, even the past can't prevent the future. So even if we go to the past, right, and tell them, they can't stop their great-grandchildren from doing that because they're going to be dead. Like, if their great-grandchildren do it, they can't stop it from happening. So that's why I was leaning towards present, because you can't fix the fact that they doctored it, but you can fix it going forward and being like, okay, we have learnt this now, and now... Yeah. But then again, maybe there's a better way to document it. This is one of these things where, like, atrocities that happened in humanity that are documented properly with film, they're kind of hard to debate. Like, you know, no one's going to debate whether or not a nuke went off in Japan, right? There's footage of it. Of all, like, the testing and everything that led to it. This is why it leads to me to believe that maybe the statue was too vague. And I think they just need to take better care and just do more documentation. I bet neither is correct, and either way it's like a bittersweet ending. Time to build a monument. Okay. I poured entirety of heart and soul into composing words of engraving. I mind it not turn out too bad, even if I am saying so myself. I forget in excitement. You have business. Yes. Yeah, so, okay. I'm going to commit to this because what he just said right now, I have no reason to not believe him. Ah. Boy, this stone is certainly looking worse for wear. Let us commence closer inspection. Ooh. Oi, 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 these words. They are the very same I have just thought to write upon our village monument. What is the meaning of this? How can it be? Explain what the party encountered in the Volgograd of their own era. I wish from bottom of heart to be calling you liars, but I know better now than to doubt truthfulness of what you say. I cannot believe it. It seems our offspring too are destined to repeat mistakes of past. Aha! Considering great sacrifice of villagers and resolve of priest who nobly vacated himself, I cannot allow such a future to come to pass. I will cease erection of monument and think how true history can be passed to generation of future without chance of failure. And again, we are owing you much debt. I thank you, therefore, from bottom of heart. So shouldn't the tablet have disappeared at this point? I guess if we're talking multiverse, this is like, do you believe in the past being altered, or do you believe in multiverse theory? Multiverse theory is the answer to, what if you go back in time and murder an ancestor by mistake? Multiverse theory allows that to happen. Or do you believe in kind of how they did it in Back to the Future? Where the effects are pretty much instantaneous. You know what I learned about that movie recently, if you've seen it? But do you know the scene where old Biff comes back from the past and he's out of breath and he's kind of injured? So apparently the original scene, he fades out of existence. There was a cut scene where the moment Doc and Marty leaves, he fades out, which would have, you know, basically foreshadowed what was about to happen, but they cut that out. And so apparently what is, and this has been confirmed, what was supposed to happen was that Lorraine effectively murders Biff because of all the, you know, the trauma and just him being shit. Murders Biff in the alternate 1985. And so when old Biff goes back to the future, he gets erased because himself in the new 1985 got shot between 1985 and 2000 and whatever it was, 2025. Or 2015, whatever year it was. And so he fades away. But they didn't do the scene. But it's on YouTube. You can see it. I'd play it now. It's basically what was happening to Marty in the original, where he was starting to fade away out of existence. But the difference is he couldn't stop it. I'll link it. I can't play it because obviously DMCA. But it's crazy. Because in that scene, I thought he'd just hurt himself getting out of the car, and that's why he was winded. But it wasn't that at all. It was this. He fades away seconds later. And it's because that's apparently what they were going to have happen, was that Lorraine ends up killing him in the new 1985 that Doc and Marty were going back to. So that would have been pretty cool, that sort of foreshadowing. But I guess it's kind of unnecessary because, I mean, things were going to change. But I guess that would have made it more ominous. I don't know. There's a lot of things about that movie that they changed, including the original actor. Like, it wasn't even Michael J. Fox that was going to be the actor in that movie. They had Eric Stoltz and then they replaced him when the majority of the movie was shot. And they had... the ending was going to be different. It was like going to involve Marty surviving a nuke in a fridge. There was going to be like a nuclear blast that would send them back to the future. And then, obviously, that didn't happen, but then they reused that idea for like an Indiana Jones movie later. I haven't seen that movie. But yeah, then they used that movie, the scene for Indiana Jones instead. Years later. The idea. That idea came from Back to the Future. I am being great and impossibly strong, hero adventurer. Foul monster taking shape of beloved priest. Repent wicked ways immediately. Now is time, comrades. Charge. Prepare to die. Oh, look, it's a statue of us. Please to be reasonable, Lev. Why must I always be monster? I wish to be playing hero. I tired of role of magician. It is not yet my turn to enact hero. Do not forget me. I too can be hero. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. We are all taking role of hero. As for monster, I think Elder make perfect candidate. We all agree, duh. Then it's settled. Now we all play from heroic time travelers first enter village. Good idea. Let us begin from beginning. Here we are going. So what does it say now? There's a faded inscription etched into the pedestal. Even in time of hardship, even in time of sadness, always to trust in fellow man, always to love fellow man. Written in honor of great priest and Valaris hero, with highest gratitude. We of Volgograd swear to say our sins from our own lips and to say only truth. This tradition will ensure truth of our sins and truth of heroic deeds will be remembered correctly always. But what's to say they couldn't... I mean, they could have done the same thing again, but then again, maybe emphasizing on the morals more over time. Oh, here are you. Your face seems familiar. Yeah, its face is extremely familiar, as if I'm seeing this face every day of life. Oh, blah. Never mind such things. We are playing Legend of Streamer. Lev is best friend of mine since forever. We play every day together. That's a nice ending. Okay, I'm gonna look up what would have happened if I had given it to the other guy. Give me a sec. Oh my god. Okay. So, what would have happened if I gave it to the elder a present? He destroys it because he doesn't want Volgograd's reputation to be ruined. The children know the truth, but nobody will believe them. So ultimately the story ends on a sour note and nobody learns a lesson. It's supposed to be a commentary on, effectively war and just shitty things in humanity. Ultimately getting censored somehow. So it was like a really sad ending and was supposed to be just human atrocities and history being rewritten. Okay, that's dark. That's pretty dark. Shit. It's a good thing it asked me, are you sure? Oh, welcome in Volgograd. I hope to not sound like a braggart, but it's a nice village, da. I believe secret to our prosperity is bronze statue and center, associated legend passed down. It's forbidden here to recreate tale of priest and heroic traveler in pictorial words, only told through words of mouth. Indeed, story has been passed down from one generation to the next, all the way to present day, with total accuracy. Story records deeds, both heroic and shameful event that happened here in Volgograd. It's because we remember pain of past that we live in a better village today, which is why peoples of Volgograd vow to tell tale of priests to future generations. Yeah, okay. So it was supposed to make you feel things because that sort of stuff has happened. Crazy. Well, that was just one. Yeah, I'm not finishing this tonight, clearly. There's still this other one to the right-hand side. Alright, where are we going? Sea Dragon of Present. Coral Cave of Past. Okay, Sea Dragon of Present. Anyway, the Back to the Future thing. Pretty cool, huh? I guess ultimately they needed it to be a certain rated movie. And that sort of thing where it's just emotional trauma from an abusive husband and then the guy getting killed. Yeah, probably would not have been watchable by kids. They were probably aiming for PG. And that's just something that probably would have taken it out of PG territory. When is daylight savings? In April. First week of April.
Oh.
Oh, it's just here. Wow. Oh, that was easy. Admittedly, I probably should have explored a little more. Aisha is very behind. Why? Let's just swap her. You're in. I mean, there's still a lot of things. Like, our dad is missing. That's another one. Let's see if it matches this one. Yeah, maybe they weren't kidding when it's a 100-hour game. Okay, I have the shard confirmed, so that's all I was looking for. I'm not going to put it in yet. It is late, and this is just going to kick up another 1 hour or so section.
Oh.
How many hours are we at? So I read that the game is between 60 to 80 hours long. If you're playing it at a good pace. It can be up to 100 hours if you're trying to do everything. And it certainly looks like it's gonna end up that way. Alright, we'll leave it there. If you're watching this later on the VODs channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it. And, yeah. We'll continue this next time.